Okay, this is the RetroKit cable. It looks just like a MIDI cable, but it comes with this little tag, and it points towards Volca. The other end I got out to a micro Korg. And these first, if you have it set on the right octave, like in the middle, the first 10 keys will trigger your 10 samples. I got like 4 vocal samples here, and that's where it ends. It's $44 with shipping. It comes from the Netherlands. It took like 3 weeks for me. Depends on what they got produced at the time, but they say it generally takes about a month to get the cable. You can't use MIDI, well, you can run a MIDI cable from your BeatStep Pro into here, and what it will do is sequencer 1 will trigger sample 1, sequencer 2 will trigger sample 2, and the drum one will actually trigger sample 10. And that could come in handy, but I'm not going to use it like that today. But yeah, I just have the MIDI out from here ran straight to here. The MIDI out from my BeatStep runs into my MIDI matrix, but this goes into everything else. This is actually split in 2 directions, but one direction goes to everything else. The other direction goes to Volcas, because if you MIDI your Volcas in with a large chain of MIDI, then you cannot transpose them. So I have it ran to another little box that's hanging back there somewhere, and it goes to my 4 Volcas normally, so I can transpose the keys and the bass, and it will not transpose obviously the drum or the sample one. There's a new one out too that I don't have, but and then I sync it with the regular 1/8 inch cable, you know, from the bass or the drum, doesn't matter, but sync it 1/8 inch that way, and then you can still play any of your 8 patterns in here. Or here, let me just show you. I got a simple little beat pattern for the bass. You gotta turn it wants to start playing one of the 8 patterns, so you either gotta mute it for like 4 bars, well, you turn that off and then unmute it whenever you want to start it, or just be really damn quick about it. But it's playing the bass even though you can't see it. It's playing from the BeatStep. And if I can do this, hold on. See, I can transpose it up and down if I have 2 hands. And since the 1/8 inch is ran into the sync in, I can start this at any time. I'm actually going to mute everything except for those 4, the 4 parts that have vocals on it. So that's how to like sync it normally, and you could move your vocal parts with the step mode anywhere you'd like, or you can just play it with the keyboard like this. Now if I want to take this sample, I can do crazy stuff like this. Now it's kind of stuck where I left it, so usually a D or an F sharp, usually a D or an F sharp will fix it. It'll take it back to where you started from. So F sharp, got it where I started from, or at least close. And then if I hit D, it goes back to where it should be. And this is without touching a computer at all. I didn't I just plug the cable straight from MIDI out into this thing, and there you go. So that's how the RetroKit cable works. Yeah, have a good one.